All right, let's look at the homework 10, problem number 4. All right, so we want to find the Riemann sum s of 5 for the function f of x given here. And let's see, interval is from -1 to 9. We're going to split that into 5 subinterval of equal length. All right, then the sample point, this might be a little bit tricky to realize, but here, sample point is c sub k is actually just the average between the two endpoints. So this is actually, we're talking about the midpoint. So midpoint of each interval is going to be our sample point, right? So let's draw a number line here. So here's the, say, number line. Right, so x value is going from -1 to 9. Actually, we just don't, so we don't need, so here is -1, and it's going to go to 9, right? And we're going to split that into 5 subintervals, right? So let's find the delta x. Delta x is, remember that it's a b minus a over n. Right? So b in this case is 9, right? So this is b. And minus a in this case is -1. And n is the number of subintervals, in this case 5, right? 5 subintervals, so that's n, right? So this is going to be 10 over 5, so delta x is 2. Right, so we're going to split this into 5 subintervals. So it's going to be right there, 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 and there. Right, so delta x is 2, so it's going to be 1 here, 3 here, and 5 here, and 7 there. Right, but the midpoint is going to be, so since we're looking for the C1, for example here, this is going to be the midpoint. So this is going to be our C1, which is equal to 0, right? And here, this is C2, which is equal to 2. Here, this is C3, that's 4. And here, C4, that's 6. And here is a C5, and that's 8. So those are the sample points. Right, so let's find S5. So S5 is going to be simply, we do f of C1, which is 0, plus f of C2, which is 2, and f of C3, which is 4, and f of C4, which is 6, and f of C5, which is 8, and times delta x. So times delta x in this case is 2. Right, so let's compute that. I'm going to actually use GeoGebra here. And actually, I drew a picture of those rectangles as well, right? So actually, it computes the value for me too. So I'm supposed to get negative 960, but I'm going to actually compute this. So what we need to do is we need to have f of 1, so f of 0, plus f of 2, plus f of 3, oh actually f of 4, plus f of 6, plus f of 8, right? Then we're going to multiply by 2, which is delta x, right? If I hit enter, all right, you can see that we get the negative 960. So basically, I'm adding up all these areas of rectangles, right? So let's type it in, right? So I get the negative 960, right? So let's check the answer. All right, we got that. All right, that's it. I hope that, let me put, I hope that this was clear.